Hey, good morning. Welcome back, everybody. Once again to Adventures in Digital Marketing. My name is Rob. I'm your host of this daily show where I come in here, talk to you about digital marketing stuff, web design, development stuff, and all of those kinds of fun things, the things that I'm working on that are working, and the things that are not working, and the things that I've learned, and the things that I implement and I help my clients with. So, today, though, I'm very excited because I want to tell you about something that's been going through my mind a lot lately as I work on my stuff for platform funnels and funnel hubs and all that kind of fun stuff. A couple of years ago, I went to a conference, those things that used to happen when you could actually meet with real people and be gathered in the same room with strangers from all over the world, those things. But I went to this conference and I learned something from my friend Jonathan that I wanted to talk about because, I think it was just like one of those tiny little nuggets that just like, man, when I learned it, the lights came on for me. It made complete sense. Have you ever had that feeling, by the way? It's like, that it's been right there in front of you the whole freaking time and you've been missing it. I don't know about you, but that has happened to me, and I'm just grateful for the moment when it actually does click for you, because I don't know if it's just like the culmination of events and experiences and life and whatnot, but anyway, I digress. So my friend Jonathan is a blogger, and his business is called Blogging Your Passion. So if you go to bloggingyourpassion.com, you'll find Jonathan, you'll find his stuff there. And by the way, I highly recommend it if you are a blogger or a content creator. He does a fantastic job of helping people to learn how to build a blog, and whether you're doing it as a side hustle or anything like that. But he's a brilliant guy. He's got great insight. He does a great job of teaching the things that he teaches. And I was at his conference, and we got to the part where we were talking about monetizing stuff. And one of the things that he said, it just blew my mind. He said, you need to teach the what and sell the how. And he started to elaborate on it a little bit. And man, it was just like the clouds had parted and the light was shining for me for the first time. And I'm like, this makes total sense, because I hadn't really been in the info product space at all at that point. And I was still had a ton to learn. And but he started to elaborate on it. He says, people need to know that you know the things that you are trying to teach them, that you know about it, that you know what it is, why it's important, and those kinds of things. And then you need to also figure out a way, though, that you deliver value in that. And the way that you deliver value is you actually sell the how part. You sell how to do that thing. And it blew my mind. And it was reinforced when I was at another conference it was a little over a year ago now, Funnel Hacking Live in Nashville last year. And Funnel Hacking Live, Russell went into talking about his who, what, when, why, how script or something. I think that's what it's called. But he said the same kind of thing. He said, you talk about the what it is, what is this thing, what's your framework, your system, your process, why is it important? What difference is it going to make when you learn this, process or framework, and then you validate it, right? You talk about the results that you've gotten with your own framework and how you've not only got it for yourself, but you've also been able to get results for others as well. And then, the kicker that you leave out when you're talking about all these things is the how to do it. And it's not that you're trying to omit things, but you're trying to increase the perceived value in your dream customer's mind about the thing that you're trying to sell to them. So you ultimately keep in a, what's the word I'm looking for? You restrict the access to the how, right? Because that's really where your expertise comes into play the most. You keep it to yourself, and that's really a terrible way of saying that. You don't keep it to yourself, but you're keeping it as something that is of great value. My brain isn't working yet. I obviously haven't had enough coffee yet. But this is where the rubber meets the road, right? This is where the biggest challenges come, is implementing the how to get that result. And that's where all of the magic happens, right? You remember MTV Cribs from back in the day? You know, they would go into the bedroom and like into the master suite, and they would be like, everybody would say, you know, this is where the magic happens. That's what the magic is for your business. The magic happens in the how, right? That's where all of the pieces of the puzzle come together and you can see the picture clearly, and then you have a series of steps that you can implement in a practical kind of way to make things happen. So hopefully that makes sense. It really did make all the difference for me, because, you know, one of the things that happens is, especially as content creators, we get into this cycle of I've got to give. And yes, we do. We've got to be committed to publishing every day, and we've got to be committed to delivering incredible value and training and doing all that you can do to make yourself a valued asset in your community and in your dream audience that you're trying to build. But the most crucial thing for you to be able to monetize any of this stuff is your ability to sell the how, because that's what people are looking for. You know, it used to frustrate me when I would see this thing used on me in years past. I'd be like, you know, but I want to know how you do that. I just didn't want to pay for the program. And my mindset changed on that a lot, but that's another story for another day. But the thing is you teach the what, you sell the how, you validate it with the results that you've got for yourself and for others, and you help your dream customers to get it. It's really that simple. So if you're creating content, you need to think about what are the different things that you're doing that are teaching the what, you know, teaching the why, and validating the process that you are going through. So anyway, just real short one today. For those of you guys that have been with me live, I appreciate that. For those that are watching and are listening on the replay, I appreciate that as well. I want you guys to have a fantastic day today. Hit me up with questions, comments, thoughts, feedback. I would love to hear from you guys. Take care.